First and foremost, welcome to the experience. This is this, that, and the third interview series, and I'm your host, Stephen the Dream. We are live at the Power 104.4 FM studios, and as always, behind the scene, creative eye visuals. Before we get started, we gotta kill the noise. We gotta close the door because I got a huge special guest. One of y'all mind getting that for me real quick? I got a special guest, man. I can't let nobody get to my guy right here, man. This is secret of the streets right now, man. Going crazy in the Carolinas. I tell y'all all the time, man. We don't just deal with the artists. We want businesses. We want anybody that's got to do with this thing we call hip hop. You gotta come to this, that, and the third. And BiJanny football. We got him live here right now, man. A really dope photographer, somebody that's making moves out here. With some of your favorite artists that we'll get into. You've seen some of the images. You probably rocked out to some of their albums, and every time you pulled it up, BiJanny was the guy that made it happen. So appreciate you for coming on today, man.
Appreciate you having me.
Let's get right into it, man. BiJanny. That's your birth name?
Well, BiJanny's my birth name.
BiJanny. Okay.
And I'm a huge Johnny Manziel fan. Okay. So obviously, I played quarterback back in the day.
I see the Elon football.
Yeah, Elon. I played football at Elon for a little bit.
Okay.
So I played receiver there. Everything. Okay. But I played quarterback in high school. I was number 2. I love Johnny Manziel. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just call myself BiJanny football.
BiJanny football.
And
we
then,
got Johnny football.
Yeah, and then I went to some lecture in Camp Kirk because it used to just be my name. It used to be BiJanny for my photography ever since I started in January. Went to some lecture at Camp Kirk. He's like some huge photographer out of Atlanta. Camp Kirk, yeah, like
Camp
literally like, he's
Studios.
done everything, like everybody down there. And he was just like, you know what, you got to find ways to like brand yourself out. Just was talking just a normal crowd, and I was just like, you know what, like that. I feel like that's just a catchy name. It works for me. I deal with NFL players and stuff too, so it's just it just kind of works. So
well, we'll get into the branding of the name, but just starting out like football, was that the love for you?
Oh yeah, that was my first love. Football, first love since I was 7 years old.
So you went to what was it? Seoul. What was the school called? Where'd you go? Play football in high school.
High school. So I went to 3 different high schools.
Where'd you have the most success? 'Cause I know you had some playoff success.
My sophomore year at Apex was probably my most successful year. But I went to Holly Springs High School the last 2 years, like switching in and out of quarterback and receiver there. So it was rocky. I'm not gonna lie when I got to Holly Springs, but we made it here. So
that's what I was about to
all
say.
Good, yeah.
You got to the next level, and you want to level up in everything that we do. But what was that like knowing? Because I went to D3 and played football as well. But the fact knowing that I was able to go to the next level in my life is something. It propelled me to be like, okay, I'm doing something out here.
Yeah.
Was that something that when you got to Elon, was it like a big thing for you?
Well, actually, so I had no offers coming out of high school, zero. Like senior year, like I was supposed to walk on at Liberty University.
Okay.
Something happened with that. They gave a kid a scholarship, receiver spot, so they they didn't take me that year, which was fine. So which was cool because honestly, like the way I got into rap was by going to this prep school in Charlotte, actually called Gyro Prep.
Okay.
And it's just a football school, and so I went there. I was one of 5 white kids there, so it was different. But honestly, they honestly made me who I am, and really kind of like with the photography. Honestly, it was the same summer like Dirty Sprite 2 drop. Okay. Post Malone was coming up, so that was pretty awesome.
So your first intro into photography in general was just from that?
Yeah, pretty much. No, it was cool because someone had a camera there. I didn't have a camera. I didn't know anything about photography. And I was like, bro, like photography is just so cool. Because I was like, when I was playing football, I like getting pictures back and everything. That's just like, that was the coolest shit ever. So I was just like, yeah, like something I want to get into, blah, blah, blah. And then I started actually, so I got really into rap while I was there.
Okay. Did you rap?
I did not.
BiJanny?
No.
Any of y'all that got the mixtape of BiJanny rap, like don't play BiJanny. You didn't put no rhymes.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. But what was I about to say? So got really into rap there. Okay. So then I started watching like interviews of like rappers and stuff like that just for fun. Just like we all do. But just kind of like this. Interviews like this. So that was like summer 2016, and that was like the whole summer where Lil Yachty blew up. Yeah. And Lil Yachty, like for some reason, like his weirdness just like really inspired me, and I was just like, I think it'd be like the coolest thing ever if you were to be a photographer for this man, just someone like this, just someone in that realm, the weirdness, the be yourself, like
You
just
wanted it
like
to be
the
different,
controversy. Yeah, or anything. I mean, just being around a rapper, but especially him. Like,
Okay.
it was just like the pictures were just like the coolest thing I've ever seen with rap at least.
That album cover, I mean,
That
still
too.
so controversial.
That too. Yeah, that was a year later. But
Okay,
I
so
feel
before
yeah.
you were still.
Oh, before just even like the ones of him chilling in the studio, just like what I've seen. I think Gunnar Stahl was his photographer then, so that was like he's a huge inspiration for me. And so I started doing that. And then, like, literally, so that was summer 2016. That's when I was going to Elon.
Okay.
And I was gonna be out. So I was about to be a freshman. Going in there.
Okay.
It's like I was starting camp. Yeah. So I was just like, Dad, like, photography is something that I kind of want to get into. Is it cool, like before I go to college, to get a camera so I can like practice while I'm there? And he was like, yeah, like let's go get one. So it was a shitty camera, not gonna lie, but like
what was it? Do you remember?
Cool. Like a Nikon D300 or something like that.
All the camera people out there, like,
yeah, I don't honestly, but I'm not even like all that like into like this
the
camera,
technical part of it like that.
It's just like I just get the camera and shoot, honestly.
So it's more about actually the eye. And
for sure, but like you do need the right equipment though. You definitely do need the right equipment, but we can get into how I do my photography in a second. But yeah, so he got me that camera, and I started practicing on that. Just like when we were getting ready for like parties and stuff like that, doing the pre-games. Even like picture day, like playing football at Elon, like would take pictures of them. They love that so much. And then so I played football there for 3 years, and I was a walk-on. So like I'm sure it's the toughest thing in the world, being a Division I.
You fight for a spot, but it's not like you still gotta go to class.
Literally, I gotta do everything they do, except I'm paying to do it.
Right, exactly.
At the end of the day,
exactly.
I'm paying to do it. So I got recruited by one staff. They left in December, my freshman year. Another staff came in, so I was the stepchild of that staff. So obviously, but the cool thing about it was I got to travel my sophomore year, which was dope. And then next year, they got brought in some more kids. They didn't bring me on for that, but I did get to I got to be on the team and stuff like that, which is dope. So then I was like, I'm wasting a lot of time playing college football right now. Like I was just talking to my mom one day. I was just like, I just need something to like that I can kind of like substitute with, because like football was literally like it revolved around my whole life. Like
right.
It
sounds like if you were going to schools.
Yeah, school. Yeah. Exactly. Like losing friends over it, like all that stuff. And so I was just like, I think I want to do photography, Mom. And she was like, well, you know what? If that's what you want to do, like, we're gonna support you 100%. So
great.
Exactly. No, my parents are the best. Like they support
only
me
child.
100%. No, I have a little sister.
Okay.
So,
Shout out to little sister.
Yeah, shout out to Ariana. She's awesome. But yeah, so then I just did a lot of research, and then I got the camera that changed my life on January 1st last year. So
what's that camera?
I can't say.
You can't say.
I can't say. I can't say.
Okay.
I can't say.
So with having that and knowing that you had did your work, put in the time, when did you realize, okay, I can take a picture that is capable of going out?
Right out the bat.
Okay.
First one I took. So I managed this artist named Big Draco, and we played football together at Elon. So we kind of like it was weird. So like he rapped, and then my manager now, his name's Swell. He's a producer as well. So I was just kind of going in there like not doing it, just sitting there like not doing anything at first. Like he was producing for Big Draco, and then Big Draco was rapping. So I'm just really sitting there like, damn, I don't got anything to do in here. Like I feel worthless. Like I'm writing to kind of help like Big Draco, but obviously he doesn't need any help. So I'm like, oh shit, like what can I do? And this is like during that football, my last football season I played. And then I told my manager now, he was the producer then, but I was like, bro, like, I think I'm going to take pictures. Like, I think I could maybe just start out with y'all, like, taking pictures in the dorm of y'all recording. And he was like, bro, that's amazing. So, did that, and then so then when I was like, all right, I kind of want to specialize doing celebrities, and then, like, I love football, so I want to do football players.
You had a plan going into
I had a whole plan. Yeah, no. This wasn't just like, I'm just going to be a photographer. Like,
you didn't run into, besides Big Draco, who allowed you to hone those skills.
Literally, yeah.
But you were thinking, like you said, Yachty is still
Yeah.
You know, where we need to get
Oh,
to.
no, I mean, like, someone like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
but the thing also was building Draco up to
Facts.
be one of those people. So it's like, oh, they started in the dorm room.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just
That story.
Just that story. But also, like, with me working with those artists, it does help him out a little bit because of the traction that comes in my profile.
Of course.
And stuff like that. But yeah. So then I was just like, you know, I need to start off. So I didn't have my first photo shoot yet. Like, I didn't have my first like official like. It was just us hanging out, just me snapping pics of him in a microphone and like us around the dorm hall. You know what I mean? In the elevator, stuff like that. So that's like I'm like a month in with that, and I'm just like, yo, I need to start with somebody big or like at least someone that like people were gonna take me seriously. Because when I quit football to do photography, everyone was like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like.
Right.
This is the biggest switch up. It's not you. Like, I mean, it kind of is in a way, because like college really brought out who I was.
Okay.
But it was just a difference, like a creative side, and there's like the football masculine side, like just completely different realm of life. So, so then I was like, shoot, I can use my football connections. So I was like, all right, who do I know that would literally like want to do a photo shoot, just like right then and there? And I remember my boy Isaiah Johnson. He was talking about how he wanted to model. He plays for the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And so we had the same high school head coach.
Okay.
Then before I was going to Elon, when I like in between doing like the winter break, and then so I had like 7 months until I came to Elon, and then so I had met Isaiah, and I trained with him every day, like until he got drafted or got signed by the Bucs. Right. And so that's how I built that relationship with him. So I called him. I was like, hey. Actually, I DM'd him on Instagram, and I was like, "Yo, I just like started this photography thing, and I'm trying to like put this project together, with like athletes and stuff like that. Obviously, wasn't trying to do that. I mean, in the end, I am. End scheme of things, but obviously, I was trying to start off with a bang, and then kind of go cater to his needs as well. And he was like, "Hell yeah! Like, when do you want to do it?" I was like, "Well, next time you're at Raleigh, just let me know," because Elon was only 40 minutes away from there. And he's like, I'm in Raleigh now. So I'm like, oh, you want to do it today? And he was like, yeah, let's get it. Like, let's go. So we got all dressed up, and I was just like, this is crazy. Like, 1 month in, and like, I got someone to do that. Like, and especially Isaiah. Like, Isaiah, like, completely changed my life. I'm going to tell you all that. Like, he set the tone for me. And even just, like, with football as well, just, like, literally, like, him taking me seriously with football brought confidence to me. So when I went to Elon, I was like, you know what, I've been here, done that before. Gone against better people. Like
I'm gonna tell you something. BiJanny Football Live, this that the third interview series, that I could just take even from, the story and being able to adapt. Like you started as a quarterback, you went to wide receiver, you wasn't afraid to adapt. Yeah. You started off football was the dream and the goal, and you adapted. And even though football was still that, you just changed lanes essentially, or changed cars and just stayed in your same lane. That's literally what it was. Doing that, man, how has it been, like, resilient? Like you said, 40 minutes in, let's go. How has it been for you to just be able to go to a shoot, or what's the links into the extent you're willing to go? Because I hear you travel.
I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Like,
what's the first? Okay, put me in a situation, like, crazy situation. We'll hit you up 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, whenever.
Okay, so I'll just say this is probably like the most like stressful situation.
Okay.
So, we're on the way to Atlanta. This is me and Adam.
Okay. Shout out to
Warren Cloth. Yes, sir.
Adam in the building.
So he set up a shoot with PG Raw, like, cause he does the merch for him. And and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be in Atlanta. Let me set up another shoot this weekend, so I can maybe get some more money just to be able to do stuff. So I set up one, and then we're on the way. We're like gonna go pick up somebody at PG's house in South Carolina, and then we just stopped there for a second, and my camera just stopped working. Like it was just rewinding really bad, and I was just like, holy fuck! Like I got 2 shoots, like 2 like important shoots, and then I have to do a shoot with Big Baby Gucci too, like that weekend. So it's 3. I didn't even think about it. It's 3 shoots.
You sent me a picture of Big Baby Gucci.
Yeah.
Big Baby Gucci in the bathtub.
Yeah. Hey, we'll get to him.
Yeah, we'll go through some of the images, but
he go crazy. But so I was just like who like. And then I use a film camera. I can say that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you what type, like the exact.
So
camera
if you know film, that's high quality.
So, but you also know that like they don't make those anymore. So you can't just go to the store and buy it. Like, so I'm like, we're on the way down there. I'm like, fuck, like, dude, I need to get a camera, somebody. Luckily, I remember someone told me that they bought one because they saw me doing it, and they were like, "Yeah, like, this is cool." So I was like, "All right, cool. Like, that's awesome. That someone's inspired by that." Like, at all.
Right.
And then I called him and I was like, "Hey, bro, can I use that film camera that you bought?" And he was like, "Hell yeah!" Like, da, da, da. I still have it too. Like, that's
Really?
what I'm saying. Yeah, like,
Wait.
I still. Like, he just gave it to me.
He just gave it to
He
you
just
at
gave
that
it to me.
point.
Yeah, he just gave it to me at that point. So, yeah. So it's just, and so then we literally got there at like 1:30. I think the shoot was at like 2 for the clothing company. I did that real quick, and then we had to like, go buy more film. You can't buy. It was Sunday too. You can't buy more film on Sunday. So we had to go to Urban Outfitters and settle for less, but. It's all good. It's all we did.
But
we did
like
what we
you
could.
said, is
During Christmas.
During Christmas too?
Like, this is all during Christmas, so it was literally so terrible. But we got 3 great shoots in, and it was awesome. So.
Who's one of the people you work with that is easy to work with? Like
Tia Corinne.
Tia Corinne?
The easiest.
Who's Tia, for the people that might not know? Who's
So
Tia?
Tia Corinne is like the most female artist in the whole world. And yeah, so she's from North Carolina. She has a hit song called Lotto. Out.
How'd you link up with her?
So I DM'd her on Instagram back in April and said, "Hey, your song's really fire. If you ever want to do a shoot, I'll do it for free. Like, whenever. Like, just let me know." And then she hit me up. She was like, "Yeah, like, let's do it." But this is like when Lotto like I probably hit her up like right before Lotto like really took off.
Yeah.
And so there's been sprits of this song. So the first sprit. Was when I was contacting her, and she was just so busy all the time. She's going to LA and stuff, and she was just like,
moving
"Hey,
the girl,
man."
moving around.
She's like, "Hey man, I'm so sorry, like, can't shoot, but we'll figure it out. Like, we'll figure it out." So then a month goes by, and I'm in my city, Raleigh, and my boy was like, "Hey, I'm doing a performance. Can you come shoot me on this day?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like, send me the flyer just so I know where it is and all the other stuff." And he sent me the flyer, and I saw Tia Corinne's name on there, and I was like. I was like, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone tonight.
Facts.
So I was like, I hit up Tia and I was like, "Hey, I'm actually gonna be at this concert. Like, is it cool if I just snap like 2 or 3 pics after you're done with your performance?" And she was like, "Yeah, just find me after." So long story short, she does a performance, snap the pics. I sent them to her, and she's like, "Oh my God, I love these so much." And I'm like, I mean, shoot, like. Let me know, like, if you ever want more.
I told you.
I was like, just let me know. And then, so the next week she was like, "I have a performance with Stunna. Is it cool if you pull up?" And I was like, "Of course." Like, and then that's when Stunna was like blowing up too.
Right.
So like, no, that's when like I was like,
early Animal days.
Nah, it was like Animal put them on, I think, and then it's like April. So this is like right before Big Four. Like,
before the album dropped. Yeah.
Like, this is in Salisbury too, in his hometown.
Okay, so y'all, it was definitely crazy out there.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it, and I can't speak on that. But the next day, so the next week, she hit me up again. It was like, "Yo, come to." She had like a 3400 festival. That's like her.
Yeah,
like, that's what she reps and stuff like that. So she invited me out to that and took pictures there. She liked them, and then we just she kept inviting me back out and stuff. Did like a little, what's it called with her? Fashion show. I didn't get to do the whole fashion show, but.
Ain't the internet great though,
cool.
man?
The internet's amazing.
Because like, who's to say, I mean, y'all both from Carolina, but who's to say you ever run into Tia Corinne?
I'm never going to.
Who's to say you ever know anything about her without just, and then the fact that, the internet can be bad, being too accessible is one thing, but when you're working, when you can see it pays off in the long run, that DM was.
Oh yeah, that DM did everything.
But for you to not to have, some people won't even reach out. Some people won't even.
No, but like, just do it. Like, the worst they can say is no. And you're in the same situation.
They even got the unsend button for y'all. They
literally that too. I've hit the unsend button.
Yeah,
like I've hit. Speaking of that, actually with 20, I got 20 on my beat. I hit him up like over 5 times.
I believe it.
Was hitting the send message, slide up, all that. Like, "Yo, pick me." Like, but he never responded, and then all of a sudden, I was in the room with him one day, and then he was like, "I want you to work with me." So
your connections can work like that. Man.
It's crazy.
What's been just to go away from music real quick, because again, I love the fact that you stayed in that football lane, man. What's been someone that you might have wanted to have a career like, maybe, or looked
Oh.
at that you've shot, or is there anybody that you've
I mean,
looked? Because you were a quarterback. Any
Yeah.
any quarterbacks, I'll
I mean,
basically
I
say.
love Johnny Manziel. I mean, obviously, I didn't want to have the career he had.
Right.
But I mean, college career that'd be dope. But
Heisman.
Heisman, all that. So I mean, honestly, I just wanted to be in the league. Just
Yeah.
wanted to play. Play
Yeah.
quarterback. But I'm 5'8", so
Stuff.
that didn't work. It's all good though. We can play in the celebrity games.
You still in the league, bro.
Yeah,
You balling
that's what
in
I'm
the
saying.
league.
So it's different type of league, but it's cool.
BiJanny
cool.
football. Let me ask you, what is? You sent me a couple images.
Yeah.
We're showing them right now. If you remember the images, is any one of those like a major story behind any of those?
What
pictures?
whichever one you want.
Give me big baby Gucci
Big baby Gucci. All right. So,
in the tub, right?
yeah, in the tub. This is a wild
Put
story.
the one up in the tub. For me.
This is actually a wild story. So, all right. So I'm just sitting in somebody's room in Elon or whatever,
Okay.
and he's like, "Yo," someone walked in and was like, "Yo, I just hung out with Big Baby Gucci," and I'm like, "That sounds familiar." I'm like, "But who's that?" And then they were like, "Well, you don't know who he is." Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Oh, I mean, I've heard. I think I've heard the name, but like, if you show me his music, like, I'll listen."
Right.
So I'm listening, and I'm like, "Bro, I need to link up with him." And then he was saying like, "Yeah, he's moving down to Atlanta on June 1st." I was moving down to Atlanta on June 1st too. So I'm like, God,
You paying attention, boy.
I was like,
Okay.
like, oh shit, like, let's get it right, like, somehow, like, I was like, just try to, like, like, put me on or whatever,
Yeah.
like, give him my number, reach out, just say I'm gonna be there. That never happened, but, so, I was just, and the crazy thing is, I was sitting in my bathtub, looking at looking at the cover. Like, no, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I take baths. Like, I play ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to.
Right.
You got to.
You right. Them joints be hurt.
Exactly. Literally. So I was just like, just looking through his Twitter or whatever, and I saw like the album cover that he was dropping that August. This is like June, and I'm like, how can I ever compete with this? Like, because that was one of the things I manifested. I wanted to manifest was like, get on an album cover this year.
Right.
Just, like, there's just steps to that. Like, so get on an album cover. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So go down to Atlanta. I hit him up. I DM him on Twitter like, hey, I'm down in Atlanta. I see you have a show on the 8th. Like, if I can come out and shoot that show, like, that'd be amazing. Like, I'll do it for free, all that. And then he didn't respond to me at first. So then he went on his live on Twitter. So I went on his live on Twitter, and I was like, hey, check your DM. And he was like, all right, I got you. Like, I'll check it. Check the DM. Hits me up, yo, come shoot at the show. Bet. Go shoot the show. Shoot that. He likes him a lot. Brings me back for the Drop Top Lexus. That's his like hit song right now. The video shoot.
Okay.
Which was the picture of him in the
Right.
bathtub.
Right.
And then I'm just literally he's just in the bathtub. I'm just taking photos while they're
Did
videoing.
he like? Did you say like, yo, you should use it, or is it like?
No. So yeah, I was like, nah. I just gave it to him, sent it to him. Thought they were just gonna post them around, whatever.
No.
And then I moved back from Atlanta back to Raleigh like early August, like last year. And he was dropping the tape on the 13th. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna drop this as the cover, and I'm taking you to Miami on the 13th to celebrate. I was like, let's get it. So he took me to Miami.
First time?
It was dope. Yeah, first time. It was crazy. It was so fun.
That's
So
a ball right there.
Yeah,
boy.
so then-
and you got your what you wanted to accomplish.
Literally,
in
and
terms
then plus, literally, I manifested
Yeah.
the whole, getting on an album cover, and then so with him, like that was like probably the most anticipated underground rap album that probably the year, honestly. So like Ill Roots, like that Ill Roots, they promoted it, like a bunch of these did stuff with Blue Checks promoted it. So
I saw before I ever met you.
That's
I didn't
wild.
know he did it, but when
That's
I looked-
wild.
Yeah,
That's
for
crazy.
sure.
Yeah, he's from Charlotte too, so
I
you didn't
seen
know
that.
Or,
I seen
don't
it.
know
It was
that.
like, I mean, but he's one of those artists where like there's so many people with that cult fan base, and I see you,
Bro, it's crazy.
I see you with a lot like the Tia Corinne.
Yeah, she has a cult fan base too.
Her fan base crazy, bro. I be seeing.
I love her fan base.
I like her, and I like the artists that you work with. But let me ask you: is there an evolution past just hip hop that you may look into, or is this like what you love and you've kind of?
I love it so much, but I'm trying to bring hip hop kind of into my own space. Kind of have my own space to like kind of space like this. You know, bring them to just do portraits and stuff like that instead of like being in the studio all the time. Because I mean, if you ever been in the studio, you know how that can get. And
But you be getting them angles though. Like I ain't gonna. I got me a BiJanny portrait out there. You know, y'all can check the gram for it. But you know, you really work those angles, and you really. It seems like you put a lot into the composition of things.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, that's something I didn't really pay attention to at first when I was doing it, but now, like after just like looking at photography books, all that's just stuff I never really looked at. Like,
I mean, but you didn't jump into it with the idea of being like the top photographer. You know, you wanted to shoot these people and to be in that lane that you're in.
Exactly.
You're thriving, bro.
I appreciate it a lot. Yeah,
sure.
It's fun. It's fun though. I just kind of approach taking pictures if like someone wanted to take them of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how I'd want it to be taken. So,
BiJanny Football here with us, man. I want to ask you, what is next for you that you can unveil? Like in terms of just, is there a shoot that you got planned that we'll see soon? Is there an album that you already know?
Yeah.
What is next for BiJanny Football that you would like to tell us?
So I'm just really excited for Tia's album coming out, or the first mixtape coming out. I'm not doing any of the, I don't know yet. We'll see. Who knows what'll happen? But right now she picked a cover for it, and it's fire as hell. Like, it's fire. Like, and then, I was in the studio for like every song that she put on there. So really excited about that. Like, just. It's crazy. Y'all don't even know. Like, y'all don't even know.
She know where to come when it's time, though. She know where
to
come.
Yeah. We're gonna get her here. We're gonna get her here. And then Big Baby Gucci's dropping on April 16th. Did the cover for that.
Dope.
We have a couple more shoots we're gonna do for that. So pretty hype. And then so I've been doing about back to the football stuff.
Yeah.
I've been linking up with like Jalen Hurts for his off-season training and stuff like that.
National champion.
Yep, and then they have like the JMU quarterback there, and then like Oklahoma State quarterback. That's the only two that have been there so far. But then I think Deshaun's gonna start showing up pretty soon. And then I'm going out to LA in March to do some of his off-season stuff. Just for a couple of days. Yeah, Deshaun Watson.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, no, shout out to him.
Carolina Clemson champion. We know we love him here.
Yeah, no, he's one of these people that changed my life a freak ton. I've spoken very few words to him, but he was the first football player or actually I would say the first like real like big public figure that posted a picture that I took of him.
Wow.
And,
did he give you? I mean, did he know to give you credit? Or?
He didn't tag me, but honestly,
it's okay.
I don't trip about that at all because it was just the fact that he did it.
Fact.
Like,
that's your picture.
And then hopefully like other people know that it's that. But the cool thing about it was everyone was in the comments like BiJanny football. So I was like, that was cool. But I'll never forget when he did that. Or when I first got it, I started shaking when I first got the picture back. I literally just started shaking, and I was like,
"That's Michael." They call that man the Michael Jordan.
And it's crazy because I remember just watching like the national championships back in the day. Just amazing. And I was really inspired by Hunter Renfrow too. That's why I wore 13 at Elon.
I was gonna ask, was it Odell or was it?
It was Hunter Renfrow. It was all that. So that was like the year that I was about to walk on. So like when he did all that, so I was
Hunter's the man. I'm a Raider fan. So
hey, there you go.
Shout out to my guy Hunter.
There you go,
man.
There you go.
BiJanny Football, man, I really appreciate you for coming up and joining me on this, that, and the third interview series. Before we get out of here, man, let the people know where they can find you. You got a website out?
Yeah, I got a website out now.
It's the code.
All right, so it's so you can find me everywhere, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat,
everything.
It's everything.
That's all of them.
That's all of them.
Twitter.
Yeah, BiJanny Football, BiJanny Football. And then I'm dropping my first project on February 7th.
Okay.
Just like a little photo book. It's called My Rookie Year, because it's my first year ever doing this. And,
that's the February 7th.
That's February 7th. Yeah. No one people don't know. I've just been putting out February 7th, so people just like, he's doing something. But
I remember the date. I'm waiting. I'm ready.
So there you go. So I'm dropping it, and then so I'm dropping 50 of them. So 50 books. Whoa. That's all there's ever gonna be. So get them while you can. And
you need
God, what else? So and then I'm dropping shirts too. Boring Cloth is doing them.
Boring Cloth.
So they're the best. They are the absolute best. And it's up. It's up.
Man.
It's up.
Well, I appreciate you for coming through, man. This was a dope interview for us, man. Because like I said, we want to branch out into the people that got a hand in when we got artists up here all the time, but it's people that really make what they do happen, you know. And I want to branch out and talk to more guys like yourself, man, because you got an interesting story You're working hard now. I admire what you're doing for sure, man. But it's this and the third interview series. Want to give a huge shout out to Power 104.4 FM for housing the studio. Creative eye visuals behind the scene, TZ Venture, TZ Flair. And make sure you guys give us a follow at Carolina Heat Up for all your Carolina artists, promotions, and marketing. This and the third interview series for all your interviews, freestyles, and clips. And Stephen the Dream, that's THA Dream on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything. We'll catch y'all on the next one, man. It's this, that, and the third interview series. BiJanny Football in the building with us.